What up, people? It is your boy, the OG, Soda Pop Kid, coming to you direct in my barbershop, which is built in my home. This is what I do for a living. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, everybody. And this is not specifically a barbershop tutorial. I'm just doing it in my shop instead of down the storage unit in front of the car. So it's not car related. This is subject is Christmas and birthdays. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that for a second. Okay, Christmas and birthdays. Now, me being a grown man, I don't get into the hype of Christmas. You know, like when I was a kid, and Santa Claus and the Christmas tree and gifts and toys and stuff up under the tree. You know what I mean? And needless to say, there was times when we didn't get anything for Christmas when we was looking forward to it. But I'm not going to get into that. I do know by the time I was 10 years old, I remember my mother and my brother's father had revealed to me that there wasn't a such thing as Santa Claus at 10 years old. Now, they didn't reveal that to my younger brothers right away like they did me, so they were still believing in Santa Claus when I was told there was none. Okay? So, that's that. With that being said, I just, when I became a grown man, it's different. I never had any kids, and if I would have had kids, I know when it comes to Christmas, it's nice to have a tree and the decorations and to see your kids' eyes light up on Christmas. So when I was married and she had a son, it was for that fact there that we did have a Christmas tree in here, because I don't put up Christmas trees and stuff like that. I just don't. No, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. You know what I mean? I look at Christmas as a made-up holiday, to be honest with you. And yes, some of us do celebrate the birth of Jesus on Christmas Day, even though his birthday was not on Christmas. We don't know when his birthday was. We don't know exactly when he was born, just like we don't know what he looks like. None of us do. You know what I mean? So, but some of us do celebrate December 25th as Jesus' birthday, and God is not mad at us because of that, because we're honoring the birth of Jesus on a certain day. We're honoring that. He doesn't get mad at that. And those people that may honor his birthday in June, he's not mad at that, because you are honoring Jesus. So that's what I look at. We honor his birthday. Some of us do. Some people don't. Some people don't believe in it. But everything else that got to do with Christmas, like spend up all your money. When Christmas comes around, now if I'm in a relationship with someone and we both agree to get each other something on Christmas, that's different. Not, man, you didn't get me anything for Christmas, and y'all break up because of it, and all during the relationship you was doing stuff for this person any old way, and Christmas comes and it's a problem, Well, I thought Valentine's Day was for all of that extra, is what I thought, So I don't get into the hype of it, It's a holiday, it's another day, all the, singing and all that's all cool, I just don't get into the hype. So when, when my customers ask me, Soda, how was your Christmas? Or did you get anything? And I'm like, I'm a grown man, bro. I don't look for people to buy me nothing on Christmas or my birthday. All you got to do is say happy birthday and I'm cool. I don't look for nobody to buy me anything. And if I'm in a relationship, once again, I probably would get who I'm in a relationship something for their birthday, because it's just a traditional way of doing things. But do I go out buying everybody else stuff on their birthday? No, I don't. Do I look for anything? No, I don't. But I do got one of my homies, He's one of them kind of guys, my boy Curtis. He's the only friend or associate that I have that hits me up like, what are you doing on your birthday, bro? And nothing. and a new Marvel movie comes out or something. And he's like, yo, man, I want to go check out this new Marvel movie, man, or we can go eat in that. And he would, pay for it because that's the type of person he is. So I would return it back, when his come around in August. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, I don't look for anything, or I don't grill nobody about it, or on Facebook. You know what I mean? I do go on, when I get notifications, I do say happy birthday to people, and all I expect for them to do is hit the like button to recognize that I said happy birthday to you. And if they say happy birthday to me, I'll recognize that they said it, and I'll hit the like button. That's just common courtesy. But I don't take those holidays serious, bro. Cats be taking stuff serious. But this is not the subject of this video, is not that. Is that, every year I got customers, okay, that gives me Christmas bonuses, man. They just do. I don't demand it. I don't ask for it. You know what I mean? I got customers that are generous, bro. Like there's customers that tip, anywhere from $5 to $15 tips all the time. But then Christmas comes around and they'll throw an extra anywhere between $20 to $100 bonus on top of what they pay. And that surprised me with it. Some give a card with it, some don't. You know what I mean? But I do have a handful of customers that give Christmas bonuses out. So when people ask me, what you get for Christmas, I'll be like, my customers take care of me, man. On Christmas, my Christmas is good, man. You know what I mean? I got generous customers, and I got customers that are stingy. I got customers that don't tip and don't give out Christmas bonuses. Of course, if they don't tip, what are they going to do that for? They don't even give out a card. You know what I mean? Because that's just how they are. So I just accept that. You come in here, you patronize the shop, you pay what you're supposed to pay, and that's cool and good. I just, know where you're at, though. You know what I mean? I know the ones that do tip. I know the ones that are generous. You know what I mean? And so on and so forth. That's the reason why when it comes to these after hours and before hours haircuts, you know what I mean? Some of them I don't even charge the extra money for before or after hours because they're so doggone generous anyway. You know what I mean? I'll just, I do it, say, man, you ain't got to pay me the extra $20, man, because you already generous. You know what I mean? And some people I won't do that for. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to be doing too much of that anymore, that long standing and all of that, due to me, nowadays, every day that I cut hair, I add up how much I made that day. So by the end of the year, I can add up how much I made for the whole year. Okay, which is coming. So, with that being said, I started just this year, the beginning of 2023, I started adding up all the money that I lose due to cancellations and no-shows. And I take that serious. If you're somebody that cancels more than you come, then I'll just remove your appointment away. I'll just hit you up and say, yo, man, I took you out of the appointment book. You got to make them as you come. And if that bothers you, then, you're going to have to feel free to find another shop, man, because I lose a lot of money with that, especially when cats, on no-shows. They don't call and cancel. Then I tell you, you got to pay for the haircut. If that's a problem, then I feel free to go elsewhere, bro, because I could have gave that to someone. There's cats to be waiting. I could have gave that away, and the cats done did it so many times because I let my guard down. But what I'm going to do is just remove you from my book. Is what I'm going to do in 2024. I'm not playing. All that no-showing and canceling more times than you come, I'm just going to let you go. Now, I got a specific customer that sometimes when he cancels, he'll just pay for it. You know what I mean? Because he does it a lot. He'll just go ahead and cash at me the money, you know what I mean, if he feels he didn't tell me in time and stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you how much I lost this year. So it's not even New Year's yet, okay? This is like the 28th. Okay, so, It's at over $4,000 I lost due to cancellations and no-shows, man. Four grand. And at the end of this week, I'm going to get some more added before the end of this week. How much money I lost. That's a darn shame, dude. And I'm supposed to be happy about that and jolly about that. But I'm just saying, I do have customers that do give Christmas bonuses. Man, I had an officer that comes here. He's not New Kent. He's not Lower Borough. You know what I mean? I've had officers come from other districts to get their hair cut. One that's an Allegheny County officer, but he hasn't came here in a while due to his schedule. Sometimes their schedule messes him up. But I got one that has every other week, and he only gets a haircut. And a haircut is only $25 by itself before the face is touched. But he gives a $15 tip, and then he turns around and throws a $100 extra Christmas bonus and shocked the heck out of me. He hasn't even been coming that long. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, this dude's generous, cool dude. Generous, real cool, real smooth going type of dude, man. So I'm just like, man, if you need a early morning or after hours, I'm not even going to tax you for that because he's already generous. I was like, man, I got you, man. You know what I mean? Because I look out for them. They look out for me. I look out for them. You know what I mean? So that's that. Now, birthdays. I don't take them serious all like that either, man. Like, okay, man, like people got to pay you for when you was born. You know what I mean? And all that. But if I'm in a relationship, yeah, I mean, that's different. You know what I mean? But, some people take this stuff seriously, like nieces and nephews, for example. You know what I mean? Okay, man. I mean, that's stuff for your mom and dad to do. They had you. They raised you. I never got anything as a kid for my doggone birthday, bro. Like, back then, I just learned how to roll with the punches, man, because of the situation I lived in. So, you know what I mean? So, nowadays, another grown man grilling me because he didn't get nothing for his brother. I was like, yo, man, you need to grow up, bro. I was like, seriously? You're a grown-ass man, bro. Are you serious right now? I had one customer. It was a female, though, in her 60s, way up there in her 60s, get mad at me because she didn't get a free haircut on her birthday. I was like, yo, man, if I did that for you, I'd have to do it for all the rest of my customers. And I'm like, if I did that, I'd be broke. They wouldn't honor that. They would take it and run with it. They would never honor it. I get a free haircut on my birthday, and everybody else, if I had a sign up here that said that. She actually was like, it's my birthday, and I'm like, happy birthday, and she, no, I don't get a free haircut. I was like, nah, man, they don't say nothing like that in here, man. No, you don't get a free haircut. She felt some type of way. I was like, listen, man, I had an issue with her. I got rid of her. She was bipolar or something. I let her go. She's never come back in here. That was my second chance with her. She's never come back. And then when COVID came around, I got rid of her. I was like, oh, man, nah, you got issues. But that's the only time I've ever had somebody, some guys. Man, it's my birthday. I was like, happy birthday. Have a good one, bro. Unbelievable, man. I don't take those things seriously, man. Christmas, to me, is a day that to some of us celebrate the birth of Jesus, bro. And those of you that don't, okay, whatever day that you decide to celebrate his birthday, God honors that. Like he looking down, ready to slap us or something, bro. Come on, man. That's what I do, man. I don't look for anything. Don't grill nobody for none of that. I ain't getting nothing for Christmas. So when people ask me, Sodda, how's your Christmas? I tell them, my customers take care of me every Christmas, man. Certain ones, man. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.